Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this narration of the web series Why Humans Don't Make Good Familiars, taken from r/HFY. If you're new to the series, there is a playlist listed down below, and as always, I hope that you enjoy. Chapter 3. Hello, everyone, she announced as she landed. I am Second Lieutenant Datahu. You may refer to me as Ma'am or Lieutenant. I trust that you have all had time to get acquainted, so I'll skip introductions for now. Lieutenant Datahu looked me over. You must be Sentinel. I'll speak to you in a moment. But first, this. She manipulated the golden pins so that they floated in front of each of the Neema. Privates, these are your rank emblems. While you are on base or operating within the kingdom's territory, you will wear them. They are your life. They are your family. Do not lose your family. If you are caught without them, you will be punished. You may wear them wherever you want, but they must be placed in the correct orientation, and they must be visible from the front. She carefully attached each of the pins to the Neema. Now that my introduction speech is over, follow me. She spread her wings and started flying towards the exit. Before stopping and hovering for a moment, she turned to me. Sentinel, we will be flying quite a distance. Your master can simply summon you once we have arrived. Please wait here. Sure, I said and sat back down. They all flew away and closed the vine door behind them. I ended up waiting for about 10 minutes for them to summon me. Well, I did. I pulled out the sheet of paper Suma had helped me write. On it was, as she called it, the rules of magic. While she travelled for 3 days to the city, I had asked her for more information about magic, and she took the time to explain. I made sure to write down as much as I could. Well, actually, I typed it all out and printed it off later, but whatever. Whenever I had a few moments, I made sure to study it. There are a few different types of magic, rituals, rites, and spells, all drawn from the same source, but they are accomplished through different means. Rituals are complicated magical events that require a minimum of 2 mages to perform. They are used to apply some measure of extreme control over an object, person, or environment, often with supernatural or unusual effects that normal spells can't achieve. They are semi-permanent, but can be undone with great knowledge and effort. This type of magic requires the most amount of energy to perform, and usually takes a significant amount of time. They also apparently require expensive magical components to perform. I guess it's essentially some combination of rites and spells being performed individually, but I didn't really understand that one too well. Rites are more of a cross between a ritual and a spell. They only need a single caster to perform, but often take a good bit of mana with sometimes magical components. A rite allows a caster to take more control of something than a spell would, but in return it takes longer to cast. Suma said that the bonding I did with my weapons is a good example of rites. She also said it included summoning, domination, and curses. Spells were the ones she didn't need to explain much to me. They're quick and easy to perform magical events that require minimum energy and are usually only performed by a single mage. They're used for everything from day-to-day chores to battlefield attacks. I guess spells make up most of all the magic most people do. Honestly, I just assumed that they were all spells and like different subtypes, but apparently not. Just as I was about to read the section on magical artifacts again, Suma summoned me. I appeared in a large cavern-like place, but made entirely of vines and molded stone. In the room was about 29 Neema of various sizes and colors. Most were shades of blue, then there was the second lieutenant who was white, and then there was Odin's and Ro. Good. Now that everyone is here, we can begin, Second Lieutenant Datahu said. She flew up and perched on the molded stone column near the front of the room. Beside her were 8 other Neema, each with what I figured was high-ranking symbol pins of their own. Among the Neema was the major from our boot camp. Greetings, everyone. I am Major in charge of the Drake Brigade. I am the highest commanding officer in charge of your team, and my job is to oversee the entirety of this operation. You'll be organized into 4 squadrons, each commanded by a captain and a lieutenant. You will receive your orders from them and your missions from me. As part of the King's Armed Forces, you'll be sent to many dangerous locations, and as part of the Drakes, you will be expected to accomplish the impossible. Each of your squadrons will be mostly comprised of battle mages, your familiars, and 1 healing mage. Only a single healing mage, Suma said over our private connection. That seems dangerous. The reason for this is due to the nature of our operations. The Drakes rely mainly on stealth and RARR tactics. That is, rapid assault and rapid retreat, the major said. Hit-and-run style guerrilla warfare, I thought to myself. Our ARR tactics require small squadrons moving quickly and covertly to accomplish their missions. You will be sent behind enemy lines. Most of your missions will be without backup, and you could be gone for months at a time on missions if needed. We are now going to break you up into your squadrons. The captains will call your names and number. If you hear your name and number, go to the captain that called it. They will be in charge of your squadron. I wish you all safety, luck, and most importantly, success." The major ended his speech, and the first of our 4 captains began calling out names. Suma and I were in the 3rd squad, which was led by Captain Gagolus and 2nd Lieutenant Datahu. End of chapter. I would quickly like to thank the T5 channel members and Patreons. Caspar Arnholtz, Cam Maxwell, Barky, Lord Azrakal, It's Difficult to Pronounce, Dragzoon WRE, Holly's Sister, Arcadian. Thank you very much.